Ever find yourself staring at a credit card statement, wondering, where exactly is this coming from? Especially when it's a name you don't immediately recognize? Like, say, Rogers Bank. You see it, maybe on a transaction, maybe you're considering applying for one of their cards, and you think, okay, Rogers, they're big, they're Canadian, but where are they actually located? It's a question that might seem simple, even trivial. But in our interconnected, digital world, where financial transactions zip across borders and servers in milliseconds, pinpointing the physical location of a financial institution can actually be quite revealing. It tells you something about its history, its target market, and even its operational infrastructure. Think about it, banks don't just pop up anywhere. They choose their headquarters and operational hubs strategically. They consider factors like access to talent, regulatory environments, and, of course, proximity to their customer base. So, when we ask, what city is near Rogers Bank, we're not just looking for a map pin. We're digging into the story behind the institution itself. Now, before we jump into the answer, let's take a quick detour and talk about Rogers itself. You know, the big telecom and media giant. They're everywhere in Canada, right? Phones, internet, TV, you name it. But Rogers Bank is a slightly different beast. It's their foray into the financial services sector, leveraging their existing brand recognition and customer base to offer credit cards and other financial products. This diversification isn't uncommon. Many large corporations, especially in industries with established customer relationships, see financial services as a natural extension of their business. It's about building deeper connections with customers, offering them more value, and, let's be honest, generating more revenue. But here's the thing, just because Rogers Communications is a national powerhouse doesn't mean Rogers Bank is headquartered in every major Canadian city. So, where do we start our search? Well, let's think logically. We know Rogers is a massive Canadian company with a strong presence in Ontario, particularly in Toronto. So, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume that Rogers Bank has a significant operational footprint in that region. But assumptions can be misleading. In today's world, with remote work and distributed teams, the physical location of a company's headquarters might not tell the whole story. Many financial institutions have multiple offices and data centers scattered across different locations, even different countries. So, instead of relying on assumptions, let's dive into some research. A quick search reveals that Rogers Bank is indeed a subsidiary of Rogers Communications, and its primary operations are based in, drumroll please, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yes, Toronto. The heart of Canadian finance, the bustling metropolis, the city that never sleeps. Well, maybe it sleeps a little. But you get the idea. It's a major hub for business and finance in Canada, and it makes perfect sense that Rogers Bank would have a significant presence there. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Toronto, that's it? Game over. But hold on a second. Just because their main operations are in Toronto doesn't mean they don't have other offices or operational centers elsewhere. Think about customer service, for example. Many financial institutions outsource their customer service operations to call centers located in different cities, sometimes even in different countries. This allows them to provide 24/7 support while keeping costs down. And then there's the whole issue of data centers. In today's digital age, data is king. Banks need to store and process vast amounts of data securely and efficiently. This requires robust data centers, often located in secure, geographically diverse locations to ensure business continuity in case of natural disasters or other disruptions. So, while Toronto may be the primary hub for Rogers Bank, it's likely that they have a network of other offices and data centers scattered across Canada and potentially even beyond. But here's where things get interesting. Knowing that Rogers Bank is primarily based in Toronto gives us a clue about its target market. Toronto is a diverse and cosmopolitan city with a large population of young professionals and tech-savvy individuals. This aligns perfectly with Rogers' overall brand image and their focus on providing innovative and convenient financial products. Think about their credit cards, for example. Many of them offer cash-back rewards and other perks tailored to the needs of modern consumers. They're designed to be easy to use and integrate seamlessly with digital lifestyles. This focus on innovation and convenience is also reflected in Rogers' overall business strategy. They're constantly investing in new technologies and services to enhance the customer experience. And that brings us back to the original question: what city is near Rogers Bank? The answer, as we've discovered, is primarily Toronto. But it's not just about the physical location. It's about understanding the context, the history, and the strategy behind the institution. It's about recognizing that in today's interconnected world, physical location is just one piece of the puzzle. It's about understanding the digital infrastructure, the customer base, and the overall business strategy. And it's also about realizing that what seems like a simple question can actually lead to a much deeper understanding of the financial landscape. So, the next time you see a credit card statement or consider applying for a new financial product, take a moment to think about the institution behind it. Where are they located? What's their story? What's their strategy? You might be surprised at what you discover. And you might even gain a new appreciation for the complex and interconnected world of finance. We've covered the main hub of the bank and expanded on the idea of how a large company may have many locations beyond the main office. We've also explored why the location of the main office is important to consider in relation to the company's business strategy. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.